you guys, good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Now, if you are a little bit confused, I mixed up the days. Instead of putting them in the order that they're supposed to be in, I kind of switched things around because I wanted some of the stuff up front because I wanted to make sure that you didn't click off. And I wanted all the good stuff to be there so you guys got the benefit of it. Usually they tell you in YouTube school, there's no school, but in workshops and different things that you do, they tell you don't put anything, put it at the end because that makes people want to watch your videos all the way through. But I have had a couple people say that they would prefer if I put the good stuff up front because they don't want to have to watch all of it to get to the end. All right, I know everyone's busy, and you know what, to be honest, a lot of times I just fast forward to what I want to see in other people's videos, and that's just the way it's done. And I am perfectly fine with that. So I'm honoring your request and I'm switching it up a little bit. All right. Okay. Today is Dossier Day. Woohoo! If you guys have been with me for any time at all, you know that Dossier is my favorite brand to buy perfume from. It is a brand that is cuts out all the middleman and all the extra excess cost and stuff, and they give you the same scents that you would get, like, from Marc Jacobs, from Chloe, from Chanel, all of that in, well, let me show you. I've got a whole slew. Anyway, here is my, I still have to I still need to organize my bathroom. But anyway, I've got my green citrus apple, I've got my floral peony, I've got floral peony again because it's my favorite. I got 2 of them in case they run out. I'm always paranoid about that. Musky rose, one of my all-time favorites there. Gourmand white flower, one of my newer ones that I absolutely love. And Gourmand Orange Blossom. This is my 3rd bottle of Gourmand Orange Blossom, and I got my granddaughter hooked on this one. So I think out of everything, this is my favorite. Absolute favorite. And then I would say Floral Peony, 2nd. 3rd, probably Floral Jasmine, makes me remember my grandma. And then Gourmand White Flower is kind of tied with Musky Rose. All right. Anyway, Dossier, I'm an ambassador for them. I'm gonna turn you around so you don't have to just look at my dirty plastics. Anyway, Dossier it cuts out the middleman and it gives you quality perfume for less, which means, like me, you can get more. Or I have even, like, for example, everyone kept saying Chanel No. 5, it is so classic, it is so good, blah, 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 blah. And I've always wanted to try it, but I've never really wanted to pay that price point for it. So I looked on the list for Dossier, and it will tell you what the scent is inspired by. And there's one that is inspired Chanel No. 5. So I bought it so I could see what all the fuss was about. And since I didn't have anything to like compare it with, I had to ask around for people who actually smelled the real deal, the original. And my foster daughter, Brittany, hi Brittany, love you, told me that her grandma used to wear Chanel No. 5 all the time, and she liked it, so she smelled it for me and she goes, it smells spot on Mom, spot on. So there you have it. So sometimes, like, if you do want to invest in something really high point, whatever, you can try these scents out and see how they, see if you like them or not before you invest like a whole bunch of stuff. And then maybe if you really like them, why even invest? I don't know, just a thought. All right, but it is almost Black Friday, and Black Friday sales are happening. And I kind of wanted to go over with you guys what Dossier has for you guys for Black Friday. All right, and I am going to read it because, see this? There's my computer in the bathroom, yes. And again, lighting. I will get that fixed, I promise. Okay, anyway. Oh, candles. Dossier does candles now, and candles will be a part of Black Friday, which is super, super awesome because I love candles and I love their scents, so I'm going to start investing in that next. All right, week one, if you get 3 perfumes, you get 15% off the 3 and free shipping. All right, during that first week of Black Friday, if you get 4 perfumes, you get 20% off, free shipping. If you get 5 perfumes and more, you get 25% off plus free shipping. All right, that is week 1 of Black Friday. Okay, next. Week 2, you get 3 perfumes, 15% off and free shipping. 4 perfumes, 20% off. 5 perfumes and more, 30% off. So you see what they're doing? I mean, they're upping the discounts as, you know, the weeks go on. All right, week 3, you get 3 perfumes, 20% off, 4 for 25%, and 5 for 30% off. If you get 6, 7, or 8 perfumes, you get 35% off. Okay, plus on top of that, you get my discount. So I'm going to put a discount code on the screen, and then you get it's 5%. They used to have it 10%. Now they're giving out 5% discounts. And at first I thought, I can't do that to you guys. We got to do 10%. But then they explained it to me that because their product is already so deeply discounted, plus the discounts on top of the discounts, then they have to make some money, guys. I mean, they have to at least, you know, cover their cost. So they gave me a 5% discount this time around. That's okay. 5% is better than nothing. Plus all these discounts, I mean, you can't go wrong. So anyway, there you have it. And I will put this information in the description box along with the link and my code, my discount code. All right. Now, I gotta start work. Off I go. I'll see you guys later. Okay, you guys, I wanted to talk to you about the main topic of the video. And I am so sorry that we are doing this in my bathroom. How embarrassing is that? But the fact is, my ring light is being used in my office for my video phone. And I'm still working, so I'm only on a break, and I don't have time to bring my ring light out for the video, and it is dark in the house right now. So I really do apologize that I'm in the bathroom talking about this subject. But this is the best lighting that I can get right now. Alrighty, I need to buy 2 ring lights. I don't know why I don't. I'm always running into the same problems. I have soft lights and box lights, but they just don't do as well as the ring light. So, okay, I digress. Alright, so the topic of the video today is about how adult children can help their parent that has cancer. And just some tips and just kind of on my experience, what helped me. Now, I thought about doing numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I really don't think that is how it really works in most families. Every family has its own bend. Every person, every child, even adult children, have their own personalities. They have all different situations in life. Some have kids, some are single, some are working, some are out of state. You know, there's a lot of different variables. did I say that right? Variables, variables, there you go, to the question and the answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in time, not that far back in time, but back in time, and I'm going to go over my my 5 kids and my adult children, and I'm going to go through each one of them and how each one of them did something different to help me during the most difficult times of my cancer journey. And I have chosen the part of my journey to focus on is when I was going through, not my first go around, when I was diagnosed 27 years ago. My little one was a baby, was 2 years old, almost 3, and my boys were teenagers, and my first diagnosis was radiation. It was really kind of a quick thing. You guys, I'll post a link up here and you can go back and watch my cancer story. And then I was in remission for 8 years. So their childhood, you know, it was just, you know, I can't really go over my first diagnosis with cancer because they were not adults yet. But so I am going to focus on the part where when it came back 8 years later, they were all, you know, older. My daughter was still, you know, young, but my 2 older boys were both in college and then getting married. So we're going to focus on that time and then beyond, because as you know, I've been doing this for, you know, quite a while. And I kind of think I'm going to focus on the part where I am doing surgeries and chemotherapy and trials, because I think that is when most people are starting in their journey and they are asking for help during that time the most. I mean, not that, you know, don't need help ongoing, but you know, that's kind of the meat of it. So if that makes any sense. Okay, so within all my kids, I was very blessed to have them all live local for 90% of my cancer journey. And I have the most awesome children ever. I mean, no, they're not perfect, you know, but they really, you know, they rose to the occasion and they even surprised my expectations, just let's say. Okay, so my first daughter, my only daughter, Summer, she is now 27 years old, okay? But when I was going through a lot of the worst of it, she was living at home and she was going to college and, you know, working and trying to make a living herself. But I kind of like I'm not going to focus on like cleaning the house, washing the laundry. Those are things that, yes, you do need done, and your kids can come in and do that, but on an ongoing basis for ongoing, I had other people that helped with that. And for the most part, we were very, very fortunate. My husband makes a decent, you know, a really good living. And we were able to buy a housekeeper. We have our own housekeeper, pay for housekeeping. And that was just amazing. And because of my diet and, you know, being vegan and then juicing and doing all the holistic stuff, when people offered to bring food over, it was really difficult to explain what I could have, what I couldn't have. So, yeah, but normally, you know, you would have people bringing food over and, you know, in the immediate crisis, you know, and driving your kids to school and all that, the functional stuff. But we're going to start with kind of like, it's functional but emotional. Summer, because she's been, I mean, ever since she's been born almost, I've had cancer. I mean, I mean, I've had cancer, but 8 years when she was little, I was fine, and off and on I've been, doing good, but pretty much for her adult life, I have been sick. So, she is a great example to use or to start with. So the thing, my daughter knew me. She knows what I enjoy, the things I felt robbed with. And for example, shopping. I love to shop. I love to buy for my grandkids. I like to make sure that I have birthday presents for my sisters and for my mom and my dad. And, I like to give. I like to do those things. And she knew that it was very exhausting for me sometimes to do that. So there was two things that she did for me and I thought were invaluable. The first thing is I would give her my credit card. We would look online, like apps or different things. I would show her what I wanted or what I was looking for. And then she would go to the store and she would text me pictures and then FaceTime me different outfits and say, is this what you're thinking? Is that what you're thinking? And I'd say, oh yes, that's exactly it. And then she would get it for me. She'd get the wrapping stuff, bring it home, or bring it home and I would wrap it depending how I was doing. And that is how she helped me maintain, a part of me that was important. Things that I enjoyed doing and I couldn't physically keep up with at the time. So that was one thing, going out and, not just doing the necessity things like the food shopping, because everybody has to eat and, that's like an ongoing thing. But the things that really meant the most to me were the things that made me feel like me. For example, she would go to the MAC counter because I would be like, I'm going to go to the doctor's and I'm bald. I feel like crap. And, I want to get some new makeup. And so I would tell her what color. I would send a little pack, the empty with her, and she would go and she would get it and then bring it back to me. So she was there making sure that the things that were important to me, to make me me, were done. So my first tip is not to always look for the functional stuff like the food and the cleaning and all that. Yes, that needs to be done and you can help with that. But what I needed the most, and I can bet a lot of you guys out there, adult women with adult children that are going through this, what you really want is, number one, time with your children, and you want some feeling of some resemblance of being normal. You want to hang on to whatever is left that is normal in your life. And sometimes physically you just can't do it. So that is one thing that I would put out there for any of you adult children and your mom is going through things. You guys know your mom. It may not be clothes and makeup and shopping and gift giving. It may be that your mom likes to do scrapbooking, or she likes to do, I don't know. You know your mama. Look deeper than the physical need, and look at what is she really enjoy doing, but right now she can't do. And how can I feel that, how can I bridge that gap? So that's number one. Okay, now on to the second child, or actually that's my last child. Onward up. Okay, so now we're gonna jump to my oldest. Now, Raymond Gregory, we call him Raymond Gregory because his dad is Raymond Wayne, and he's not really a junior, but everybody calls him a junior. And so when he started, he's a professional musician, so he dropped his last name and he became Raymond Gregory for his stage name and for his CDs and for work and all that stuff. So now, when I talk to him, I say Raymond, and then my husband is Ray. So anyway, Raymond, my son, He is a quiet type. He's a pastor now. He's a worship pastor, and he is extremely kind of chill. The house could be burning down, and I swear he would saunter out looking cool. That's just him. I mean, that's his personality, right? And there was just a lot of things that I knew that he would not really be into doing, you know, like, I don't know, like shopping for my makeup and all that. Not so much, you know, but he is real good company when you're in a stressful situation. So he's very witty and he's very sarcastic and he's very funny. So he's excellent for those tense situations where you're really nervous. So he would go to like a new treatment with me. I remember one time I didn't know what the treatment was going to be. I knew that they were going to put needles in me and I knew I was going to get really sick, but I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. So I was really nervous. So he went with me and he was there, you know, holding my hand and looking like he was going to faint the whole time. But he was there and he would make the most off-color jokes. I can't even say them, just to me, not to the nurses and stuff, but he would make these funny, witty comments and it just would ease the pressure. So that is one thing that he was really good at doing, just kind of making the mood light. The second thing that he was really good at, if I had a prayer request, saying I'm just not feeling good, you know, I'm in a lot of pain, he was on it, you know. He was texting all the worship team, he was texting people and he'd say, my mom's in pain, please pray. So he was my prayer warrior, just excellent at that. A third thing that he was really good at is I'd want to go to Disneyland. And all the kids were really good with this. I love Disneyland. I like taking the kids to Disneyland. And it was just like something I really, really missed. So he would push me in my wheelchair at Disneyland. And he was a little bit reckless, you know. He was just like zoom, 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 zoom. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to die of cancer. I'm going to die in this wheelchair running over something and hitting my head or something. I don't know. So there was just different things that he could do to lighten my mood. And most of it was humor and prayer. Another thing for my oldest, I love to sing. That is something that I really missed when I got sick. So he let me go into his studio and record music with him. And that just made me feel like a little part of me was normal. And it also put it down on, you know, out there. So when I'm gone, my grandkids can know that Nana sang. Okay, so he was good at that. That's, you know, each kid, you have to really just not expect anything that they can't give, or maybe they can give, but it's not their specialty, you know? Okay, third kid down. I know, I got a lot of kids, so a lot of chips coming your way. Okay, so my third kid, Ryan, was my buddy. He just hung out, we watched movies, talked about work, talked about, he's a talker, you know, and he's also extremely funny. So he would tease me and, you know, lighten the mood a lot. And one thing I really appreciate with Ryan is he never made me feel sick. He just made me feel like I was just mom. And even though he knew that I wasn't feeling too good, he would force me to go out to lunch with him. He'd say, come on, put your wig on, we're going out to lunch. And I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I feel good. He goes, just go get your wig, put it on, won't take long, let's go. So we'd go out to lunch. So our thing was, he pushed me beyond what I thought I could do, and he would keep me going. And also, he was really good. He helped his dad around the house. He would fix things, kind of take things off of his dad's shoulders, so his dad could, you know, take care of me more. And that was his gift. Working with his hands was his gift. Also, we're both interpreters, sign language interpreters. So we have that in common. So talking about the language, culture, all of that, that was my Ryan and still is my Ryan. Okay, onward to the next one. Now, my daughter-in-law, Erin, that is my oldest son's wife. They've been married, I think 18 years now. I lose track, a long time. They have 2 kids, Taylor and Brennan and James. They're the ones that do the foster care. Okay. Erin is a very on-task person. She's a note taker. She's like really good at listening and getting things done. So she made signs all around the house when I had to have chemo about the rules. Take your shoes off, don't do this, don't do that, blah, 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 blah. All the stuff that they told me not to do during chemo. She put signs all over the house to make sure that everybody was following the rules. Another thing that Erin did is go to the doctors, and I would be overwhelmed, especially with results. And she would record it if she could, so we could listen to it later. She would take notes. She would ask questions that I wouldn't think to ask. Yeah, she was really good, doing that. And she was very, very good on the phone. If I couldn't get an appointment or something like that, she's the one to call, man. She will get it done. All right. Now, my daughter-in-law, Cherish, Ryan's wife, they've been married 15 years, and they have Levi, Ollie, and baby Thea. And they're just amazing, just amazing. She is Mother Earth. She is Miss Wholesome in a bucket. I mean, she's just like the whole package. She's beautiful. She's all into, crafts and making making a nice home for the family. And for the most part of my journey, she was pregnant. So, physical stuff she couldn't do, but she helped me with my juicing. She was constantly giving me information about different treatments, different juicers that I needed, different tools to prepare my vegan meals and to get my greens in and all of that, how to garden, just anything holistic. She was my girl. Okay, my daughter got married in the midst of all of this and married a great guy named Dave, and then he went into the medical profession. So how perfect is that? Now, he has always been my resource. I call him and I say, what does this mean? What does that mean? And he's always boom, 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 right there giving me the information. So, and he did my juicing. They lived with us for a little while before, right when they graduated. He graduated from school, and then they moved to Seattle when he got a job at Seattle Children's Hospital. Okay, so he did my juicing for me and cooked for me because he loves to cook. So there's Dave. So all of my children all had their own gifts, and they all used them. And I think my main point is find out what your child's strength is, and don't be afraid to ask. Ask. Don't expect them to know. And for adult children, because I'm actually talking to you guys, ask your mom. Look at your mom. Think about your mom. What does she enjoy doing? How can I maintain her self-worth, her stuff? Maybe it is just sitting and watching movies, old westerns or old, whatever, movies with your mom. Maybe it is just hanging out and having a cup of tea. Whatever your strength is, look at your mom's needs and see if you can match it. So that, I know that's probably not what you guys were expecting, like do this, do that, do this, because I think you guys pretty much know that cooking and cleaning and rides to the doctors and all that kind of stuff have to be done, right? But what I'm suggesting for you adult children with parents with cancer is look beyond the needs and go for the inside of your mama or your daddy, and try to find things that will be of worth to them. Something that you may not even like doing. Maybe you don't like, sitting and watching mom watch Little House on the Prairie, you know, but, you know, if it makes her happy, do it. So that is my suggestion. And now, with all of that said, I need to get back in and start work. All right, you guys. I will catch you guys later. Morning, you guys. So today is Saturday. Sorry I didn't sign off last night. After work, I was just completely worn out, and I basically climbed into a pair of jammies, washed my face, and climbed into bed and watched some TV, watched Blue Bloods, and that was it. So not too much to report on. Today, kind of feeling a little achy in my chest, which is kind of weird. I did a whole bunch of like taking stuff down from top shelves and bringing them down. And ever since I've had my mastectomy, anytime I do any extra lifting, pulling, tugging, even interpreting a lot, my chest muscles just like cramp up. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing that after a mastectomy. I mean, like years after a mastectomy. It just feels like, just like cramping. And at first I thought I was having a heart attack, but then we rolled that out, and yeah, it's the actual muscles, like in the chest area, that hurt. And when it's cold out, I get more achy in my chest area. So, I don't know. Okay, so I am getting ready. I am ready. I've got my brown slouchy sweater on, pair of leggings, and I'm going to put some Doc Martens on, nice comfy boots. And we are going, my granddaughter, Taylor, and I are going to the mall because she wants to find a dress for her very first dance. So that's what the plan is for today, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's get going. We are here at the mall, and we are going dress shopping. We're going to look for a dress. What is this for now?
Just any upcoming fancy events.
Any upcoming fancy events. So this should be fun. Looks like it's kind of busy today, but it is Saturday, so there you have it. But we got parking almost up close, so must be our day. Let's do this. Gonna get walking in this. People are thinking crazy doing my feet. Let's get your feet.
I'm looking up from my window.
My feet aren't exactly the
Sun's coming up
So
like the
cute.
day before. You're like a stone on my
I
pillow.
like yours.
Don't make a sound when I shut the door.
People like boots, cowboy boots.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. Oh, we can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on.
Okay, so got home from shopping and pretty much I didn't buy much. I bought this before and I wanted to exchange it for a different size. So that's the same sweater that I had. You guys have seen that. But I was looking for a plain black purse that had gold on it with a gold chain for like holiday outfits, dressier stuff. So I got that and it was on sale. I think I paid, it was like $14.95 at one of those little bebop stores, but since I'm not going to use it like an ongoing purse, I figured it'll look good enough for this season, and then if it gets scratched up, then no big deal. Then this this one here, oh my gosh, it is so soft. It is cashmere blend, and I don't have any dark brown colors at all. So I bought that to wear on Thanksgiving, and because it is nice and soft and warm. But I got up, I think it was pretty pricey, and then it was like 50% off. So I thought, still a little pricey, but because it's cashmere, and I've been, let's see if I can put the front up. Since I have been breaking out constantly from acrylic sweaters, I thought I wanted to try maybe a better blend of sweater to see how it works. And anyway, got up and I was still kind of like, I don't know if I want to spend that much. Got up there and it was marked down. And they said it was $10.49. Can you imagine for a cashmere blend sweater? That is nuts. And that was at Francesca's. That is it's a little boutique. And most of the time I never get anything in there because they are pricey, but once in a while they have really good sales, so that's what I do. So it was pretty, simple but fun. Okay, so really quickly, we are at church. We finished and we crammed some food down really fast because we have our Blessed Fest meeting in the cafeteria, that direction, in about 2 minutes. So we literally, I had salmon today, which I don't usually do fish, but it was the only healthy option around.
Okay, Rachel's right over there. If your backpacks, you're with
literally,
Rachel. So Rachel's sign is
down. Okay,
backpacks are
I gotta
front.
go. I'll catch up with you guys later.
With a walkie-talkie, that will be me and other people, but I'll probably be the closest to you. So just let me know immediately. Yeah, you'll see with the walkie-talkies. Yeah, and then I think they're safe security. Yeah. But then all the leaders have walkies, so we can walkie a security person if they're not like handy right away. Yeah.
Okay, so we had our meeting, we went to church, we ate lunch really quickly, and then we did our Blessed Fest meeting, and now we have the kiddos. We have Taylor, we have, who is this little guy in the middle? Brennan, and then we have behind me, we have baby James, which he can't be seen on camera, so, but trust me, he's right behind me in his car seat, and he is a cutie pie. So now we are going home, and what are we going to do, Bren?
Nap time.
Cookies.
Oh.
Bake cookies. What kind of cookies are we going to bake?
Fog.
Fog. Oh, cookies.
No
yes.
falling with the cookies because I don't want to eat them off the floor.
Haha. Grandpa thinks he's funny.
I am very, very serious. All the time.
They're
Yeah.
in shapes of leaves.
Oh, I see.
And they're decorated colors, different colors that turn into the spring leaves.
Yep. We're gonna do leaves, fall leaves, and then we're gonna do a tree and a pumpkin and whatever else we can think of. So that is the project for this afternoon, at least part of it. And then after, and Brennan is spending the night.
What?
Yes, he is spending the night.
Wait a minute. No one cleared that with me.
And Taylor, what do you have to do?
I have a meeting.
Is it your pony club meeting or?
Yeah, for a fair that's coming up.
Very cool. And this is like pretty special, right? Because you got like chosen to do.
Like the regional youth board, but I'm not at a high enough rating yet.
So that's cool. She is working with horses and disabled children with horses and a whole bunch of other stuff, all related to horses. She's got her own horse that she takes care of, and she does everything for it. What's your horse's name?
Chexie?
Chexie. It's very. What?
No, it's Chexie.
It's Chexie. Chexie. That's a cute name. I like it. So we're really proud of her. She's got responsibilities that they normally only give to like a senior person, like someone higher than her. And because she's so mature and so good, they gave it to her. So I was very proud of her. And then Grandpa is taking Taylor, and then I'm going to be with James and Brennan. So it's going to be a fun evening at the Wright household. So anyway, we will catch you guys later, and probably when we make cookies, we'll show them to you before we eat them all.
Hi everyone, this is my cookies, this is my cookies, and this is my cookies. We decorated them.
Yeah, they look great, huh? You were very creative. You have, let's see, you have all brown in honor of chocolate.
And a fall, and
Yes.
some yellow, and some
Yep.
orange.
Yep. And why do you like yellow so much?
I don't like yellow so much. My favorite colors is green and orange, actually.
Yeah, but yellow is your daddy's favorite.
Yeah. So it's kind of like,
Yep. And then here's Nana's creation.
yep.
A little bit of
Chocolate
this and a little bit of that.
gold and some orange. I don't know what the orange and gold and yellow and all the colors taste like.
Well, you're going to find out in a minute.
Do you think I should try this one?
I don't know.
This one looks kind of tasty.
All right. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Hello. Okay. Hi. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, and I am getting ready. I have a doctor's appointment, just a quick check. They're going to do my blood pressure because I'm on that diabetic trial, so they have to check my blood pressure, make sure it's not going too high. So far, it went high 1 week, I think last week, and so that triggered them. Instead of seeing me every 2 weeks, they have to see me every week. So it is what it is. That's okay. So that happened this morning, and now I have to go into work. Then I have to film a reel, and I am editing. I did my main topic for this video that you will see in the very closer to the beginning of the video. So you'll be all confused because I'll have the same outfit on. And I wanted to highlight this outfit. Oh my gosh, I love it. It was a PR gift, and I love PR gifts. You guys know how I love PR gifts. I mean, it could be a horrible PR gift, but it's free. So I get excited about it. It's like crazy. Anyway, the PR gift was just a beautiful, beautiful wool green sweater. And it's got like, I'll show you when I stand up, but it's got like the splits you know, on the side. So you can wear them with leggings. You can tuck half of them in, half of them out. So I really, really, really like it. It is wool though, and I'm not used to wearing a lot of wool. I like it because it's breathable, but I really prefer like a wool blend because it doesn't seem quite as itchy when it's a wool blend. But I have to say, I've been wearing this all day. It is very heavy, but it is very cold out right now, so that's okay. I don't have to wear a jacket. It hasn't bothered me yet. It hasn't really itched. You know, I kind of go like this a lot because I'm not really used to, you know, having things around my neck. But it's very cool. It has I don't know if you can see it. It's got a split in the back. It's like split in the very, like right here, except for in the back, it has a split. So it doesn't feel really tight around your neck. So that I love. Whoever invented that, I think should get like a medal or something, because for years, you know, women have been choked by all these nice warm sweaters, you know, and now they are actually making them. So they're cut in the back and sewn up, of course, not just cut. Anyway, and so they go around your neck and they're not tight. Brilliant, brilliant idea. So anyway, I better get into work because I do not want to be late, especially since I work from home. It might be just a little bit suspicious. You work from home and yet you clock in late. I don't know about that. All right, you guys, I'm gonna catch you guys later, and yeah. Oh, I have another PR package to open. It is sitting at the door. I haven't gone and got it yet because I was trying to rush around, top off my makeup before I go on camera. Ew, fuzz, like going around there. Anyway, so I've got to run and get that, and then I will wait until my next break and I will open that and we can see together what it is. All right, you guys, talk to you later. But I got this box and I have been dying to open it because I got it like 3-4 days ago, and there's no return label, nothing. It just says it's a PR gift to Too Cute for Cancer. So I am going to open it with you guys. See how nice I am? I waited, and it was really hard to wait, let me tell you, until you guys were with me to open it. So let's get busy. All right, so it came in this nice big box. Actually came in, and I took off my and New Bella, and it looks like a shoe box, but it's kind of heavy for that. So let's find out. Can you guys see from there? I don't know. Let me see. Let me turn you around a little bit. There you go. A chunky heel. They've got like a rubber sole. Very, 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 very sturdy feeling. And let's see. Smells like leather. I don't know if it really is, but there is the door again. Doorbell, every time the wind blows, my chimes go off, my doorbell goes off, and it's kind of like a boot, but this stuff is really thick and stretchy. It's like a really super heavy sock, I guess. Not sure, really. It's got a seam up the back. And is there like how do you get into it? That would be an issue. And I thought there was a zipper, but that is not a zipper. That is just a seam. All right, well, they're a pair of boots. Look at that, they're kind of cute, right? I don't think I have ever had a boot and a sock all together. And it looks like, let's see. Yeah, it comes up over the, okay, so these are over the knee boots. They're really thick. This part right here is super thick, and it's got like a grippy thing like inside of it. So I guess it's supposed to, you know, hold on to your leg, and it comes up over the knee. And it hugs your leg all the way down. Okay, so it smells super, super, super good. Smells like tangerine and flowers mixed together. And I was going to read the ingredients. Let's see. It says organic Asim black tea leaf, organic yerba mate leaf, organic lemongrass, that one sounds familiar, organic orange flavor, organic tangerine flavor, organic stevia leaf, organic lotus flower, organic green tea leaf extract, organic orange peel oil, citric acid, organic, some word, let's see, ashwagandha root, and panax ginseng root, lemon myrtle flavor, organic monk fruit extract. So all of that, yeah. Sorry you guys, I am half of my face is washed. I took off my makeup or most of it, and now I'm going to do a double cleanse. But before I did that, I wanted to wrap this vlog up and just tell you guys that I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I love each and every one of you. I love your comments, your supportive comments. And yeah, and I am looking forward to spending Christmas with you guys, Thanksgiving with you guys. It is going to be really good. And I know I look really funny right now. I've got my headband on and I look pretty dang silly, but I was going to, okay, I'm just going to tease you guys a little bit because soon I can tell you our good news. I have some extremely good things that are going to be happening in our family soon, and I can't talk about it yet, but November 27th, we are going to bring the whole entire family together, and I will record the whole thing for you guys. It is, yeah, we're going to tell the whole family at one time. So I am going to take you guys along for that, and I'm going to record our news. Can't wait. I know my son's like, Mom, don't say anything. My daughter's like, no, Mama, don't say nothing. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But I am excited to bring you guys along on a new journey that we're starting. So enough said with that. For tonight, I am going to finish washing my face, and I am going to edit this video and get it off for you guys first thing in the morning. I hope you guys have a great Friday. Tomorrow is, if you're in the States, it is Veterans Day, and I love celebrating Veterans Day because it means a lot to me. A lot of my family, not my British side, we have a whole thing about that. We have this joke going back and forth. My husband's American side, my dad's American side, and then my mom's British side. They're like, we don't really celebrate with you guys because you guys, you know, we're fighting us. we kid about it. But anyway, Veterans Day is special because my sisters and I have lost grandparents in the war. We have had uncles and, you know, fight in the war, very close friends. So, and my husband was a SEAL. I don't know if you guys know anything about Navy SEAL. They call them frogmen. anyway, he did one roundabout tour and with the Navy, and he was in special ops. He was like the best of the best. I always tease him, of course I'm gonna marry the best of the best. What did you expect? So anyway, so we're very patriotic, to say the least, in our family. So tomorrow is a special day for us, and we're gonna do, we're gonna take dinners to the VA hospital. We're gonna go and see if we can do some of their washing and just anything we can to help the elderly in the VA hospital, in the community center and convalescent home. So there you go. All right, you guys have a blessed weekend and a week, and I will see you next Friday. And this is Jody signing off.